What's going on, you guys? I'm back to do my part 2 video on Shane Carwin versus Brock Lesnar, or Brock Lesnar versus Shane Carwin, whatever. UFC 116 predictions. Like I said, I think that Shane Carwin probably a pretty stand-up guy, and I think that he would choose pride and self-respect over money. So I don't think that he'll take money and lose the fight on purpose just so UFC could have Brock Lesnar remain the champion, just in case one day Fedor finally does decide to come to the UFC. They can set up the big fight between Fedor and Brock Lesnar. But he's more of a big draw. You gotta wonder to yourself, are the UFC going to try and to pour Shane Carwin to the side and tell him, listen, if you want to get paid, lose this fight? I don't know. But that being said, if they don't try and fix this fight like they've done some fights in the past, I gotta tell you, man, I don't think that Brock Lesnar has much of a chance in this fight, and it's not because it's not because he's not a good fighter. It's just because he's not as good a fighter as the UFC has hyped him up to be. Man, if you ask me, Brock Lesnar hasn't fought anybody that worthy of trying to make it to like he's just the best, most dominant heavyweight in UFC history. In MMA history, because he may very well be the most dominant heavyweight the UFC has had so far. But that being said, to me, the Texas Crazy Horse, Heath Herring, listen, man, that guy is not that good. Period. To me, everybody he fights, he gets a hole stumped in his ass every time. He's not that good. Much respect to him for having the guts to get in the ring and fight. Plain and simple, I've seen him get his ass kicked way too fucking much. You think Brock Lesnar kicked his ass? Fedor kicked his ass even worse. Even though Fedor is the best in the world, listen, Heath Herring has got his ass kicked way too much. To me, Randy Couture is too fucking old to be, listen, there's no doubt in my mind this guy's in great shape. Okay, obviously Randy Couture is in great shape, but I don't give a damn. You're a fool if you believe Randy Couture can still compete with the most elite top guys at the top level right now. Randy Couture is 47 going on 48 years old. Don't believe the hype. Randy Couture has a big name. He's a big draw. Again, Randy Couture is not as good as the UFC hypes him up to be. He's never been that good, okay? But he is a good fighter. Randy Couture is a good fighter, okay? Let's just set this record straight on that. But he cannot beat a guy like Brock Lesnar. He's way too small. He's a small heavyweight. He's old as fucking hell. Randy Couture cannot take a great punch, okay? What do you think is going to happen if he gets hit in the face by a guy like Brock Lesnar that weighs like 400 pounds? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really weigh 400, but you know what I mean. Randy Couture is an okay fighter. I have utmost respect for this guy. Again, I'm just giving my opinion, and I have a right to it. And that's just what I think. I believe I could whoop Randy Couture's ass. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, he is a great fighter, and I appreciate for him providing us with the opportunity of seeing people compete, even though he is kind of a boring fighter in my eyes. And I pay my money just because I have respect. I don't watch the fights for free, like some people. You know what I'm saying? I pay, because I got a lot of respect for guys to get in there, and that's just what I do. But that being said, I think Frank Mir isn't that good of a fighter as well. I just think that Frank Mir does a lot of things wrong in the stand-up. He has some horrible takedown defense, but he has some great submissions. Great submission guy, you know what I'm saying? He's not the best submission guy, fuck what you heard. Nogueira is a better submission artist than Frank Mir, but Frank Mir is a stronger submission guy. If Frank Mir gets a hold of your arm, or if he gets a hold of your leg, you can almost give up even trying to get away. He's very strong. Once he locks on, he has a good hold of something. He can break it, or he can put you in a lot of pain. So I say that Frank Mir might be the strongest submission guy, not the best submission guy, but the strongest submission guy, to where if he grabs something, he can break it. I don't think obviously Nogueira probably can break an arm or something like that, but I don't think that he can just shatter bones like Mir can. You know what I'm saying? But his technique, I think that he does have a better technique in jiu-jitsu than Frank Mir. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on this. So to me, Brock Lesnar has not yet proven. Don't get me wrong, he's proven himself. He's definitely UFC worthy. He's MMA worthy. You know, he's not just some freak in the sport that doesn't deserve to be in it. Listen, he's athletic. He's strong as hell. He's a bull, but he does not have a lot of technique to me. You know, his stand-up doesn't look that good. You know, to me, he's just too damn big to not be able to knock guys out with one punch right now. Brock Lesnar's the biggest heavyweight in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? And for Brock Lesnar not to be able to knock a guy out with one punch, it says a lot. You know what I'm saying? For him to have to take a guy down and beat him in the head like 1,000 times before the guy finally taps or the referee stops it, man, it takes away from his credibility to me. And that's all I'm saying. I think Fedor would kill him, and I think Shane Carwin's gonna kill him. So that's my take on it. If the UFC does not fix this fight like they fixed some fights in the past, you can expect Shane Carwin to come out of this the new heavyweight champion of the world, okay? The new UFC heavyweight champion, beating a hole, you know, knocking Brock Lesnar out in the first or second round. You know, it could go to the third round, being that Brock Lesnar's going to look to smother him. And, you know, anything can happen, you know? Anything can happen. Brock Lesnar could just so happen be so scared to throw a punch and punch, you know, Shane Carwin right in the nose, you know, and knock him out, you know, daze him somehow. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I think Shane Carwin is a bit untested as well. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that he hits harder than any heavyweight I've ever seen in MMA. You know, I don't never seen a heavyweight that hits as hard as Shane Carwin, period. You know what I'm saying? And this guy can knock you out with one fucking punch. And I know you guys see that, man. You know, but if you ask me, his chin is sort of questionable. Nogueira is a powerful guy. He hits hard. Nogueira was very overly hyped. He got lucky and knocked Cro Cop out. Nogueira, I don't give a damn. Everybody, oh, if Shane Carwin gets past, not Nogueira. I'm tripping. I'm saying the wrong name. Forgive me. Sorry, guys. What's the guy's name? Oh man, I forget his name, man. The guy who head kicked Cro Cop. I'm not a big fan of his. Oh fuck. Oh man, you know what I'm talking about. Look, the guy's not that good to me. Period. I don't give a damn. He's not that good to me. You know, he's still untested. He got hit by that guy and his eyes almost rolled to the back of his head. Even though the guy obviously hits hard, but to me, the guy he hasn't beat anybody just, you know, significantly. You know, he hasn't beat anybody with a big name besides Cro Cop. You know, he got, to me, if you ask me, if him and Cro Cop have a rematch, you know, I think that, you know, the fight will go a little different. I'm not saying that Cro Cop would dominate him, because obviously I don't think that would happen, but he could win, but I don't think that same thing would happen. I think that Cro Cop went in there underestimating his opponent, not expecting for what happened to happen, and he got his ass knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? You know, he fought a little bit too laid back. He wasn't fighting like an animal. You know, well, not an animal, but he wasn't fighting like a, you know, like just, you know, like a a warrior, if you ask me. He wasn't fighting like he really wanted to, you know, just go out and take the guy's head off. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened to him. But to me, Brock Lesnar and Shane Carwin are both untested. You know, it's not Shane Carwin's fault though that he's untested and none of these guys can get him out of the first round. It's not his fault. He's a very powerful guy, and all it takes is one shot from him. You know, obviously. But to me, until somebody gets in there and whacks him real good a couple of times in his face, or able to get him to the ground and make him go into the later rounds and wear him out a little bit, although I think that he can do okay if he goes to the later rounds. I'm not like the other people that say that, oh, I think he's in trouble if he goes to round 3 or anything like that. Nah, I think he'll be alright, but I don't know how much punishment this guy can take, you know what I'm saying, before he's knocked the fuck out. And we're going to see what he has when he fights Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's a great test for him. He's a great test for Brock Lesnar. But what do I think's going to happen? Leave you on this note. I think that Shane Carwin is going to kill Brock Lesnar. Goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. Peace out.